For those of us who feel most alive under open skies, who chase waterfalls instead of Wi-Fi, and who believe the best souvenirs are the memories we make outside, this one's for you. The world is a treasure chest of natural wonders, and some places are so awe-inspiring, so wildly beautiful, that they become more than destinations, they become life goals. This is the ultimate travel bucket list for nature lovers, a journey to the most breathtaking places our planet has to offer. Ready to lose yourself in the wild? Let's go. We begin in Patagonia, straddling the edge of Argentina and Chile. This is the land of wind-whipped peaks, turquoise lakes, and glaciers that groan as they move. In Torres del Paine National Park, jagged spires pierce the sky while herds of guanacos roam the plains. Hike to the base of the towers, kayak beneath icebergs, or camp beneath a million stars. In Patagonia, nature doesn't whisper, it roars. Next, we venture north to Banff National Park in Alberta, Canada, a place where alpine lakes glow an almost surreal shade of blue, framed by towering mountains and thick pine forests. Lake Louise and Moraine Lake are icons, but the real magic is found on the trails. You might spot elk or bears, or stumble upon a silent glacial valley with nothing but you and the wind. This is nature's masterpiece, and every turn looks like a postcard. From the mountains to the desert, we head to Namibia, one of Africa's best-kept secrets. The Namib Desert is hauntingly beautiful. Dunes as tall as skyscrapers stretch to the horizon, and the surreal Deadflay salt pan looks like a scene from another planet. At night, the sky explodes with stars, and the Milky Way looks close enough to touch. Here, you'll find nature in its most raw and remote form, undisturbed and unforgettable. Now we fly east to New Zealand, a country so packed with natural wonders, it feels almost unfair. From the fjords of Milford Sound to the geothermal landscapes of Rotorua and the alpine majesty of Mount Cook, every corner feels like the set of a fantasy movie. You can hike, raft, ski, or just sit quietly and let the beauty wash over you. New Zealand isn't just for thrill seekers, it's for soul seekers too. Let's take a breath of thin, sacred air in Bhutan, the Himalayan kingdom that measures success not by GDP, but by gross national happiness. This is a land of untouched forests, snow-capped peaks, and monasteries perched impossibly on cliffs. Trekking the Druk Path or visiting the Tiger's Nest is more than a hike, it's a spiritual experience. In Bhutan, nature isn't just scenery, it's a way of life. We now journey to Costa Rica, a nature lover's playground where rainforest meets reef, and biodiversity reigns supreme. This small country is bursting with life, from scarlet macaws and sloths in the Osa Peninsula to the erupting volcanoes and hot springs of Arenal. Zipline through the jungle, surf on two coasts, and fall asleep to the call of howler monkeys. Costa Rica is pura vida in every sense of the word. Cross the Pacific to Hokkaido, Japan's northern island and a hidden paradise for nature lovers. In winter, it's a snow-draped wonderland of ice festivals and powder skiing. In summer, wildflowers bloom in fields and volcanic calderas reflect the sky. Visit the Shiratoko Peninsula, where brown bears roam and waterfalls drop into the sea. Hokkaido is Japan at its most wild and wonderful. Off to Iceland, where fire and ice collide in the most dramatic ways. Geysers erupt, waterfalls thunder down basalt cliffs, and black sand beaches stretch for miles. In Thingvellir, you can walk between two tectonic plates. In the highlands, you can hike across lava fields and rainbow-colored mountains. And at night, if you're lucky, the northern lights will dance above you. Iceland is nature in high definition, bold, raw, and unforgettable. Now let's dive beneath the surface to Australia's Great Barrier Reef, the largest coral reef system on the planet. Snorkeling here is like entering another world, an explosion of color, life, and movement. Swim with sea turtles, spot reef sharks, and float above gardens of coral that stretch beyond the horizon. It's a reminder of how wondrous and fragile our oceans really are. We head to Norway, home of the fjords, those deep, glacially carved valleys that fill with water and wonder. Sail through Geiranger Fjord or hike above the iconic Trolltunga Ledge for views that will steal your breath and your words. Come in summer for endless days of golden light, or winter for snow-covered silence and a shot at the aurora. Norway is dramatic, pristine, and pure magic. Next stop, Madagascar, the world's oldest island and one of its most unique. Over 90% of the wildlife here exists nowhere else on Earth. From baobab forests that look like something out of a dream to the razor-sharp limestone towers of Singui de Bemaraha, Madagascar is strange and stunning. Watch lemurs leap through the trees and chameleons vanish into leaves. This island is a living, breathing time capsule. Let's breathe deep in the Dolomites, Italy's most rugged and romantic mountain range. These jagged limestone peaks glow pink at sunset, and beneath them lie alpine meadows, hidden lakes, and charming mountain villages. Hike from refugio to refugio with nothing but your boots and the breeze, and discover that nature's elegance is as powerful as its drama. Finally, we return to the Americas, to Yosemite National Park, one of the most iconic natural sanctuaries in the world. Here, granite cliffs rise like cathedrals, waterfalls tumble with thunderous force, and ancient sequoias whisper stories of time. Stand beneath El Capitan, hike to Glacier Point, or simply sit by the Merced River and feel small, in the best possible way. Yosemite is a reminder of why we protect wild places. Because in them, we rediscover ourselves. Nature isn't just a place to visit, it's a place to feel. It reminds us that we are part of something bigger, something beautiful, something worth preserving. So if your soul is craving something real, pack your boots, your camera, and your sense of wonder. Because the ultimate bucket list isn't written on paper, it's written in forests, mountains, deserts, and oceans. And it's waiting.